Okay, so we're gonna let y'all know. We're twin turboing old Mac. This thing smokes, this thing knocks.
Are you excited?
I am super excited because I'm ready to...
How's it going, guys? Back again here on this car we haven't named yet, so y'all need to help us pick out a freaking name. But I'm gonna build a battery box and I'm just gonna kind of bam, bam, bam this for y'all and show you how I'm gonna put it together with crap we got laying around the shop. So come on. I got my battery box roughed in and ready to go. And then I've cut a hole in this spare tire spot down here so this battery tray can slide down in there and sit down as low as possible. And then I'm gonna weld it back into the sheet metal. Get ground up, clean up a little welds in there just to make a smooth bottom. Then we're moving on, folks, moving on. I've got the battery box welded in. I need to trim off some of the excess sheet metal on the bottom of the car. I'm gonna do that when we put it on the lift. I got the little filler piece in front of there. Now I need to take this notch cover off and go ahead and get that whole inner structure that it actually mounts to stitch welded in. The next real thing I gotta do back here is start laying out where I want my tank and valves and compressors and everything like that. I'm gonna get this notch cover off and then we'll start welding up this inner structure underneath the notch cover. All right, so I'm gonna show you what I've gotten done so far on the trunk of this car. I have the battery box in, the mounting plate for the notch cover is all welded in, the thread setters are all in it. I have come in and added a square tubing cross member because the floor was just so floppy without being connected to the body where it was cut out for the notch to fit. The gas tank is on that floor too, and that's kind of what holds it all up. And that also gives the notch cover a place to mount. So now the notch cover will bolt all the way around. I still need to drill out and put my thread setters in this piece once I get it all finalized. I have not finished welding it yet. If you look right over here in this corner, there is a piece I need to cut out and replace with a new piece of metal. If you see over here on this other side, this is where the airlines previously came in, and I just need some fresh grommets for that, and I need to weld up around that patch panel that was in there. Other than that, I get this stuff welded out. Y'all come along, I'll show you kind of part of this process as I normally do. Let me show you my little piece I whipped out, cut out. Look at my little piece. I even bent the little edge so it will fit down here over this spot. It goes in there nicely. And then I went ahead and cleaned up around this patch panel where I need to weld it, and then weld all of this seam up. So I'm gonna try to do that without stopping. Got my headphones in, gonna do a little work, we'll bring y'all along.
What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be, I really don't know. We've decided, haven't we? We have decided. We kept deciding.
We kept deciding?
We kept trying to figure out, are we putting an LS in old Mac? Or are we putting a LS in, we don't have a name for that truck. We've come to the conclusion that it's going to be a lot easier, a lot faster, a lot less money to do that. All right. So this is what's going in old Mac, this LS with this, we're taking this transmission off of here, it's a 4L60. It doesn't work. We pulled this thing out of a Tahoe and we drove it over here, paid 800 bucks for this Tahoe, drove it right over here and started scrapping it out. And then, yeah, this is where this motor came from and this transmission. It wasn't really working really well, the transmission, so we knew it had a problem. So we're gonna go ahead and get a 4L80. The power that's gonna be going through this LS, the transmission's not gonna be holding up to it.
What are you gonna be doing?
I'm gonna be doing fun stuff. So this is just a 305 that's in this square body right here. It's making some god-awful noises. We don't know what it is. We've tried to track it down. We took it to a place. They changed the flywheel, just checked it over, and that didn't fix it. This thing smokes, this thing knocks. So this thing's coming out of here. We're gonna put that thing in here, and then we're gonna have lots of things.
We're having a debate here.
I think it'll make it.
Chase wants to try to pull the long bed down the ramp. It's like a 4-foot drop ramp.
I'm just gonna send it. We're just gonna do it like I would do the Raptor.
Do it. Y'all want to see this?
No, we're not doing.
We're
not doing that.
Why not?
It's gonna scrape. It's not gonna make it, but we're gonna make it.
You said it would. Let's find out. Touchdown.
What is that? Just frame?
Okay, it made it.
What are you doing?
I'm an idiot. Chase is going to get us something to eat. He's going to start working on old Mac. I'm going to continue on the Bel Air, the 210. We don't have a name for it, but we're gonna. Our fuel sending unit came in from Holly. So when the time comes, we'll be able to do our whole fuel system now. We got everything we need. The back of this trunk, I'm wrapping up this section I've been working on. Let me show you what I got left. I need to make mounts where this mounts to the bottom down here. I will not keep these self tappers. We are going to be putting in thread setters, my favorite little thing, and making this bolt in all the way across the bottom. Once that is done, my next step is starting to try to mount the air tank and compressors. So bring you back as soon as I get this in. All right, so check it out, check it out. Everything bolted up. I need some washers for all of my bolts. I didn't have any, but that's all bolted in there. Battery box, like I said, 150 times is done. And we are moving on to tank and compressors and valves. This is the stuff that came with the car. For those of you who do not know, these are electric valves. Everybody has airlift and ride tech and AccuAir, but this is how we used to do it. Either this or some ball valves. We've all done that, or the MIC manual valve. Y'all remember the MIC manual valve? But I'm gonna try to mount these valves remotely and not on the tank, just for cleanliness. I am gonna try to keep the compressors as close to the tank as possible, just because these steel hoses that are already made on the compressors makes a big difference for heat transfer, because the compressor does generate some heat. But we'll try to put the tank in backwards where these ports, because there's 4 ports on the front of this tank, we're gonna try to make them face the back of the car. So when you see the tank from in the trunk, you just see this smooth side. We'll flip this gauge around, which is only for visuals, I guess. I don't know what we're gonna do there. We might flip that gauge around, or might plug that hole and run that gauge into the cab so you know how much air is in your tank. But either way, that's my next step. So I'm gonna get these compressors broke down off this bracket, get the valves taken off this tank, and start laying things out and see how we want it to look.
Can I steal this?
What do you want?
I need your help.
What do you want?
I'm about to take this hood off. Oh,
Why do you need my help?
It's a big hood. I'm a little guy.
I'll help you, buddy.
All right, thank you. Russell, what are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying what I always try to do, to make things look nice, but make things as functional as possible at the same time.
So, we're trying to debate because we still have to build a floor, like a cover to cover up all this floor, the trunk floor, but we want to be able to get to our battery easily. And what we first had come up with was one solid floor piece.
This was our initial plan with the compressors.
Yeah, setting them right there. But you'd have to lift up this whole piece just to get to the batteries.
Yes.
So put it the way you had it, because I think that's going to work the way you came up with. Because we'll do them like this. We'll still somewhat. And we'll still have a floor piece, but we'll have it seam right here. That way we can pull this piece out to get to the battery and all of our, what'd you say, the valves and everything, or your
Well, no, all the relays and stuff are going to be in there for the compressors and anything else we need back here coming power off the battery.
Yeah. So it definitely needs to be, in my eyes, it needs to be a separate piece. That way that if you got a bunch of stuff in your trunk, you don't have to take all that crap out just to get to the battery.
Right. That's the plan. Is like I want it to look nice and still have, the batteries needs to be like, because batteries go bad.
All the time.
You know, and if you got to unbolt all this crap and air lines to get to the battery, that sucks.
Yeah, that wouldn't be any fun. All right.
So I guess I'm going to start building a mount for this tank and compressors right there.
All right, you got that figured out? I'm going to get back to figuring out what I'm figuring out.
Figuring out what you're figuring out? What are you figuring out?
I have no idea. I'm just tearing stuff apart. I don't even know what I'm doing. I have no idea. But I've got a couple wires undone. I'm about to take this front bumper off. Just disassembling.
Disassembling. Johnny number 5.
No disassemble.
Here we go. I'm going to get at it. I can't believe that Russell lost the tool to get these lug nuts off.
I can't believe you would believe that Russell would have lost it. You believe me?
And I can't believe Russell tried to get this off with a regular socket.
I can't believe Chase got a regular socket on there to get it off. I can't believe Chase is trying to blame this on Russell.
And then Russell lost the damn tool.
I can't believe Chase doesn't know where, wait, I can believe Chase doesn't know where the tool is.
What are you talking? This is all your fault.
It's all your fault, that's right.
All right, I gotta find this damn tool to this lug
Hey, I got
nut.
this mount done.
Nobody cares about that mount.
Yeah,
I'm
look
just
at my
playing. This
custom built mount.
You haven't got it done. Is this done?
Yeah, this is how we're gonna do it, bro.
Oh, I love it.
The trunk, we're gonna cut a square out of the trunk so the board will fit.
Dude, that is...
That's custom fabrication right there. See, you didn't know I was a carpenter too. No, guys, this is not done. I'm just trying to mock it up for real. I'm not happy with it yet, but we're gonna get there.
And the whole reason is that way we can...
Utilize as much trunk space as possible.
Yeah, it's compact. We'll have 4 bolts to take this whole unit out.
And my valves will actually fit back here now and out of the way so we can have them part of the tank too. So the only thing that will hook to this whole assembly will be 2 air lines, an air line for the front, air line for the back, and 2 powers for the compressors. So you unhook a couple of things and you can pull the whole assembly out as a unit.
Instead of having your compressors mounted over here, one over here, you'd have 12 bolts to undo if you mounted everything separately. And that wouldn't be near as good.
Yeah, and this gives more trunk space when we get done.
Yeah, we can go with speakers.
Everybody keeps saying speakers. This ain't a speaker car to me. I mean, there's no rules.
Every car needs speakers in it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but this don't need no trunk rattling.
It just needs like 2 10s.
2 10s. C10?
C10s.
C10?
It needs some seatings. All right, this truck has a lot more parts and pieces that you have to take off than I realized. I had to take the grill off to get to the bolts that hold the core support on. And I think Russell's here, so now we can, let's see if that's Russell. I think he's here. Hey, look who it is. It's the Mo Master himself.
You're working. You've been working. Look at you go, bro.
A little bit.
Aw, look at you being humble.
Dude, it took me forever to get the bumper off.
It's a pain in the butt.
It was pain. And then just trying to figure out which ones I needed to take off. And then trying to get power tools underneath there was hard. And I was trying to use just regular tools. And power tools are a lot better.
Yeah. That's one of them situations where wobbles and wobble head ratchet wrenches make a big difference.
Yeah, I use the wobble head quite a bit.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a wobble head, get you a wobble head for your impact or, yeah.
It's a helping hand for dang sure.
Yes.
It'll beat you to death if you ain't careful, but it is definitely a help.
So now we're ready to take off this front end, this whole front clip. Russell's gonna help me. We about to do it.
And in case y'all didn't notice, Chase is doing the bulk of this on his own.
Oh, yeah.
This is Project Callaway.
Truck looks a little different.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, now you're at the point of no return.
I know, we just
You took a driving truck apart. You're good at it. Hey, this is the real battle for you, buddy.
Did I have to put this crap back together?
You're so good at taking shit apart.
Not really.
What? It's my favorite thing to do. It's my favorite thing to do.
It's okay.
You've got a journey ahead of you. A journey ahead of you.
A journey on learning how to put an LS in a truck. But luckily I got a good teacher.
Ha! You're in detention.
We're going to get something to eat. Where are we going to eat?
I don't know.
I'm hungry. We're going to eat.
What you doing under there, Budro?
I'm not having fun is what I'm
No, you're not enjoying this? This is the best part, taking things apart. Oh my God, you are laying your head in all that floor dry and oil.
I don't give a damn, dude. I'm just trying to get this done.
Golly, your pillow's gonna be black.
I'm taking a shower.
Oh, dude, it don't come out that easy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, wait, here we go.
Imagine how nice it would be working on this when it's all clean and shiny and
Well, you know what?
no grease everywhere. Wasn't it nice working on Krusty?
Yeah.
You know how many guys are at home right now working outside in the dirt with plywood holding their jack stands up?
Dude, that sucks.
Doing more work than you're doing.
Well,
Yeah, you better stop complaining. While we listen to Chase struggle over there, I'm gonna show you kind of what I've come up with in the back of the old 210 here. I'm trying to keep everything as compact as possible. This is my mounting system I've come up with. I've got 2 compressors tucked underneath there. And then these risers right here that will bolt to the floor and hold the tank up high. And that will let me put all of my valves and everything on the back side of the tank. We might even make us a cool little cover for this area. So when you open it up, it's real condensed. Everything's in one spot and you can take it out as an assembly. It'll come out as one whole unit. So if you need to service anything or start accessing underneath the cover, it's all in one place. And this optimizes more trunk space in the car instead of having it spread out. I'm happy with it. Now I need to take it back out, weld it on out, start drilling some holes, and then I need to make my actual mounts for the compressors to mount to that lower plate.
who we got over? We got Josh over here working. We had to call in the muscle.
He was twerking.
You
Now
see
he's
this?
working.
We had to call in the muscle, flex them muscles.
Oh, look at them arms. Brett, he brought the gun show.
Yeah, we had to call in some muscle because we needed to get this bed off. So me, Russell, Wes, and Josh got the bed off.
Chase did a lot. Chase did a lot, buddy.
This sucks. I'm so ready for a lift.
I came in on Monday and the engine was out of this truck.
Yeah, I did that.
You did that.
I did that, and I made a mess.
It doesn't look better than it did right now.
No,
It's gonna look better than it
This
did.
thing's gonna be badass. I'm so excited about this, and it's got me pumped. So next thing I'm gonna do is take this outside. Wait, nope. I gotta take these gas tanks off. These gas tanks gotta come off.
Yeah, because we got a secret for the gas tanks. We're not saying yet, right? Or have you already spilled the beans?
I don't know what I've said. Let's get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna finish up taking these gas tanks off, and we'll roll it outside and pressure wash it off.
Do that, buddy.
Let's do it. Hey, now that it's like 4 o'clock, what are we doing?
We're actually doing some work.
We've been
having a stressful morning, honestly.
Yeah, because our good buddy Josh came by today, and the day before that we had our good buddy Carter helping out, spend money, basically. That's what they've been doing.
We're trying to make the right choices on this motor setup.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing. Okay, so we're gonna let y'all know. We're twin turboing old Mac. We don't know what we're doing when it comes to twin turbos or turbos in general or anything.
No.
So
Only thing I've ever done to a turbo is pull the silencer ring out of my dually. So
That's
it'd be
it.
a louder turbo.
I vented my exhaust atmosphere.
I know the sound.
Blow off valve. That's what we've been doing all morning, trying to pick out all the right parts and pieces, the turbos, making sure the right turbos set up for the right size engine we've got, and the right stall, and the right injectors. There's a lot of stuff that goes into buying.
Cam and intake and springs and seats.
It's
and
a whole,
intercooler and
it's a lot of stuff to think about. So we've been having help with our good buddies that have been helping us out. We're gonna go ahead and do the Holley Terminator Max on this thing, or yeah, is it Terminator Max?
I don't even know. I'm just gonna read the instructions when the stuff comes in and put it on. Make a few phone calls to make sure I'm doing it right.
Yeah, we have a perfectly good short bed right up there. But we're gonna put all this money into this stupid long bed. It ain't stupid, it's freaking awesome.
This
And
is,
we know everybody and their grandma, I think we're just gonna have to put a sticker on here that says, "'Cause I can." You know, that's the reason why we're doing this, is because we can.
if you got a twin turbo long bed, holler at us. We need that. Like when we get this done, we can have like a meetup where they like it's like a bring your dog to the park day or a play date for
it's
your
long
kids.
bed meetup day.
Yeah.
Schlong
day.
It'll be schlong bed day. All right. But anyway, so now I'm about to pull this truck out of here, and it's been raining all day.
You gonna wash it?
I'm gonna wash it.
Wash.
I'm gonna wash it. Wash it.
That old car down there in the wash.
But anyways, we're gonna pull it out. We're gonna wash it, and I'm about to throw on a rain suit. So y'all come along.
Ow! Something pokes my finger. You'll be all right. Oh, I got a splinter.
You okay? Mm-hmm. I got it.
I got it.
I'm gonna get suited up.
You look like a firefighter. Hey, how much weight have you lost on Jenny Craig?
I used to be this big. I used to be real fat. Look, my pants don't fit me anymore. No, this is a medium,
Large.
and they don't fit me, but it's gonna keep me protected from all this crap that's gonna fly on me. This yellow is probably not gonna be yellow anymore.
This will be mellow yellow.
I just want to make sure I'm safe while I'm pressure washing. No, people don't run me over, so I got this safety yellow. Look, I don't even think I ever used this stuff. I bought this when I owned the pressure washing company, and that was by the time I wasn't out there pressure washing no more.
Are you excited?
I am super excited because I'm ready to do burnout. Yeah, all those noises. I'm just thinking of my plan of action of hitting it with like the 1-2 combination, the aerosol and the squeeze trigger. Super clean, and this thing's just gonna get so clean. All right.
He said the 1-2.
I was just thinking about it.
Bro, if you saw the camera shaking, I'm sorry. I was trying to hold it in.
I was thinking about like I'm hitting it with the 1-2 punch, you know?
I know, just the way your arms, you were just so off the cuff. 1-2.
I can't help it, Russ. Shit.
I'm sorry for laughing at you, friend.
I laugh at me all the time, so it's okay.
Okay.
All right. I think we're going to try this aerosol because I want it to stick on.
I want you to turn that nozzle so that when you're holding that can, we can read super clean.
Oh, you want it like...
Yeah, but look now, put your hand on. There you go. Let's see the super clean can in action.
Oh, it's going to get out of your car.
My truck needs a super clean.
All right, let's spray some super clean on this sucker, see what happens. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. Super clean. Ooh, look at it, it's foaming now.
The bubbles bean is working.
Yeah.
All right, straighten it up. Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Shit.
no!
That sucker shut. I'm glad it didn't shoot me in the eye. Look at this. I have asthma. Well, so what happened right here?
Oh man!
What the hell?
Chase was standing over the power steering box. the gearbox and we turned the wheel hard and it shot out.